Hello, hello, and welcome to another video in my basic build series. I'm your host, Blends. Let's get started. Today I'm going to show you how to build an infinite village reader for 1.14.3 and beyond. This is actually made in 1.14.4 pre-release 5, but it works great. And as you can see, I've got a villager right over there. These are the items you're going to need in there. You're going to need just an assortment of whatever kind of blocks you want. You're going to need a bunch of dirt. You're going to need some glass. Most likely, you need at least, I would say, probably 3 at least. But I'm going to use quite a bit more than that. You need 7 trapdoors, a composter, some, either sea lanterns or even, what's that stuff called, glowstone, a couple of redstone blocks, a couple of chests, 10 hoppers, a button, 6 redstone dust, a minecart, 7 powered rails, 1 dispenser, some stairs. I like to use spruce because it matches the dirt a little bit, and then you need some food, either potatoes or carrots I prefer. Then you got a water bucket, and you're going to need a total of 8 beds, and then you're going to need 4 villagers. Alright, let's get started building it. Okay, so wherever you decide to build this, you're going to build a line 9 across with whatever block you want to use. I always do that. There we go. Alright, that is 9? That is 9. How about that? Alright, so you're going to skip one right here, so you're going to put a little L shape, and then you're going to put your redstone dust right in there. You're going to go ahead and break that block out and put a redstone block right there. Alright, then on top of this one, you're going to come up and over just like that, so it's just a little bit above there. You're going to get your powered rails. They have to be powered rails, they can't be regular rails, or this will not work. You're going to do all the way across like this, and then all the way down like that. And you can go ahead and break the one on top of this block. So you see how it's going up into this one, and then down from that block? This is how you're going to get your villagers out of the little hall there. You're going to get your dispenser and put it back there. This has to be a dispenser, not a dropper. Don't make that mistake, or otherwise it's just not going to work at all. Okay, once you've got that all set, you can actually go ahead and fill this in. It's going to go all the way across like that, just one more layer deep. And then you're going to grab your redstone dust, and you're going to come out one, and then over just like that to meet it right there. You're going to put a chest right here. And in the back of this, you're going to put a hopper going into that, and then a chest, or not a chest, a regular block right there. Perfect, just like that. On this side, you can go ahead and put your button down, and then you can hit the button just to make sure that the red line works all the way across. Okay, then on the back side of the dispenser, you're going to come over here with your hoppers. You're going to come one into the back. You're going to have a line going around like this, just next to the redstone dust you got there. Make sure they're all pointing into each other, just like that. So they all point into each other, and then they lead into this dispenser. You can go ahead and put down a light source if you want to right there and right there. This way nothing can spawn underneath here when you're building it, just to help you out a little bit. Alright, so on the other side of this one, you're going to put another chest just like that. And you might as well go ahead and put your whatever blocks you want to use all the way across like that. Okay, and then you're going to go back underneath, or on the back side of here, put blocks all the way across just like that. Don't need that one there. Okay, now it should look like this, and then what you want to do is, you can use glass here if you want to, but on this block you're just going to go all the way across. I just like to use that because I think it looks a little bit better. You're going to do glass above these last 4 here. It has to be glass. This one can be a stair if you'd like, but an upside down stair, but if you use glass you can see through there and you can get into your chests. Makes it look a little bit better that way as well. This one has to be glass though, otherwise you're going to suffer, or your villagers are going to take a little bit of damage when they come out. Okay, and then on the back of this, if you want to, you can use glass. I'm going to go ahead and use a solid block there. Just put a little edge around both sides here, just like that. And then you're going to put, again, you can use glass if you want to, or whatever block you want. I'm going to do 2 rows high of just my stone here, my stone block, or stone whatever it's called. Let's go all the way across, where I have, actually I'm just going to do that all the way across. Why not? All I really need to see in there is that little bit right there. Okay. And then if you want to, you can go ahead and fill this in, do whatever you want to here. It doesn't really matter. You can decorate it however you want. I'm just going to do it like this just because I think it looks a little bit better when it's closed off, so you don't see all the redstone stuff going on behind it. Alright, once that's done, you can go ahead and put more of your whatever block of choice right along there. And go ahead and come out on the sides just like this. And then one right in the middle, you can go ahead and come out just like that. Alright, then you're going to go around the back. Alright, so it's kind of going to look like this. Okay, once you've got that done, you're going to come over here, and on the side you're going to take your beds and just put down your beds. You can just crouch and put them on the side just like that. So they are 1 block below this. Just like this, go all the way across, all 8 of them. Alright, once they're like that, you can go ahead and put a regular block in there, and this is where your composter is going to go. I gotta grab it real quick. Put a that's not a composter. That's a composter. Put that right there. Alright, now this is another one where you can choose if you want to be able to look in here or not. I like to be able to see in there, so I'm just going to go ahead and do some glass. And that one I'm going to go ahead and put that block just because it looks a little better. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do glass in these. There we go. I like to do a solid block on the side there. This all the way around here. On this side. Solid block in the corner, just for the looks. Alright, just like that. You can put one more solid block there, and one more on this side here. Alright, then you're going to grab your dirt, and you're going to fill this in with dirt here. You're going to go all the way to the edges there, and then you're going to go back a total of 3 more. You can make this as any size you want, really, but I'm going to do a full 9x9 farm just to give it a little extra power here. It's going to give more food for the villagers. You're going to put a stair in the middle right there, so it's the same block lined up with that composter there. And you're going to put in another row of dirt each side here. Then you're going to go back a total of 4 more all the way across. So 1, 2, 3, 4, just all the way down. Then you can go ahead and fill in your sides with your block of choice there. Alright, on this one you can go ahead and put in your water if you want to right now. Doesn't really matter. You can also put a water, see your chests are right over there. You're going to put the water in the very corner there. That way when the baby villagers drop in here, they're going to land in the water and just go straight over that way. Then you're going to want to grab your trapdoors and just put trapdoors all the way along there and then open them up. This way the baby villagers will be able to walk through here, or they think they're going to be able to walk through here, but they're actually going to fall. Alright, now you're going to come back and just go with your glass if you choose, any other block if you want to, all the way around the edges. Alright, I'm going to do, I screwed up there, I'm going to do solid blocks in the corners, just because I like the way that looks better. Alright, now this is your choice if you want to use whatever lighting block you want. You're going to put one, I like to do it one above there. You're going to come around and you're going to put one here, middle of this side, middle of this side, and then I prefer to do one on the one end from the very corner, so just like that. And you're going to put one more over here, but we'll get to that in just a second. And you're just going to go ahead and put your glass in all the way around again. And you might as well put your glass on top of there just like that. Okay, so in the middle one, you're going to leave this, actually you're going to come over here. There's slabs, and they have to be slabs on the top here. They don't have to be on the top, they can be at the bottom, but I prefer top here. I think it looks a little better. You're going to go all the way across, so it's covering up all these holes, so your regular villagers can't walk through here, but your babies are going to be able to go there and just fall straight down. You're going to go ahead and get rid of that one. That way your adult villagers can walk in on either side here. Just like that. Okay, I like to put my last light block right in the middle there, so just right there. Baby villagers can still be able to walk underneath here if they want to. Alright, this point you can grab your hoe if you want to. Start putting in all of your crops. Now I'm going to put in the carrots that are going to grow really fast because I have my ticks turned way up, just to make this easier to show you how to do it. Okay, when you're done, this is going to look like that after they've all grown up. Alright, then you're going to grab yourself some villagers. Oops, so let's do that real quick. You can bring your villagers in however you want to do. I do have a video on that if you don't know how to really transport them at all, but I'm just going to go ahead and do the cheaty way because I can. One of these is going to turn into a farmer, that one right there. Alright, now each one of these is going to have a bed they're going to assign themselves to, and this guy is the only farmer, so he's the only one that's going to be able to pick up the crops and throw it to everybody else. You do need that guy in there. Very, very important that he is there. Alright, you're pretty much done. All you need to do is cover up the top because you do not want these guys to get struck by lightning and turn into witches because that's going to break your farm. So I just put bottom slabs all the way across so nothing can spawn on top of them. Alright, that's going to end up looking like that there. You can see the farmers are already starting to do all those crops there. So it's going to start when it's time. I think it's once in the morning and once in the afternoon or evening. They're going to throw food at the rest of them. If you want to help them along a little bit when you first start because they don't have a lot of carrots or whatever crops you're feeding them, you can grab yourself a stack and just throw it in here, and then they'll be all set to go. Break that one again. Alright, just like that. Perfect. Now you just need them to sleep, and then you need them to start sharing some food. So I'm going to actually change the time to night real quick, so if I can figure out how to type. Not day, night. Night, there we go. Turn it to night real quick so they all lay down. Now you see those guys are going to go back in there and find their beds. Perfect, they're all sleeping, so I'm going to go ahead and set the time to 0 so they wake up. Maybe. They're supposed to wake up now. Oh, it's because I'm not doing the daylight. I don't have my daylight, or my game rules set correctly. Daylight cycle has got to go back to true. There we go. Now they're going to pop up. Now they're going to start throwing food at each other, which you've already seen that those guys are getting some hearts. So pretty soon a baby's going to pop out. This might take a couple of end-game days, maybe 2 or 3 or whatever, to start working if you're doing this in survival. But soon they should have a baby, and there it is. He's jumping up and down inside his parent. Alright, now eventually that baby's going to run over to the corn or the carrot fields over here, and he's going to think that he can run this way, but he can't. He's going to fall down there. Sometimes it takes a while for them to do that, but I haven't had one not do it yet and grown up into adult yet up here. It is possible, so every once in a while you might have to go in here and kill an adult or two. Oop, there he goes. He fell. Good timing there. Alright, so you see he falls down into this water stream, and he just makes his way over here. Perfect. Now you'll be able to pick that baby villager up in a minecart. Now in order to do that, you've got to put your minecarts, which I don't have any on me. I'm going to go ahead and grab one there. Put a minecart in there. That's going to that hopper line is going to take them all the way to that dispenser over there. So you got to wait a couple of seconds because it takes a little bit to get there. And you hit the button. There you go. You've got a villager in a minecart. Now what is the point of this one right here? There's nothing in this right here, but occasionally when these guys are throwing food at each other, some of that food is going to fall down, and then you can just pick it up and get yourself a free mini like carrot or potato farm. It's not going to give you very often because it doesn't happen that often, or it's not going to give you very much because it doesn't happen that often, but every once in a while you'll get some in there, so it's just nice to have those little bit of extra ones if you need it. Alright, that's your whole build right there. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and feel free to leave a comment about any other video you'd like to see. See you later.